We're live. Hello, everyone.
Good evening, everybody. How are y'all doing? I'm Brian, and Tara and Amy are with me today. They are part of the design. We are part of the design team for Scrapbook with Me Crafts. And if you haven't heard of that yet, it's a really cool channel, really cool website and everything. It's run by Miss Edith Ray. She's in Alabama, and she's been doing this for several years now. And she's got some really cool stuff in her shop. That is scrapbookingwithme.com. And you can check out our channel, Scrapbooking With Me Crafts. That's here on YouTube. And y'all have anything to say before we start? Other than we're going to be using the Winter Blues collection, which was, I believe, at least partially designed by Tara, who's here today.
Yes, that's me.
Oh, I can hear you, Brian. I was waiting for you to finish and see if Tara had anything. I was actually put a message in the chat that to let everyone know if they're here to say hello, and don't forget your thumbs up.
Right. Absolutely. That's something I always encourage during my lives, or really anybody's lives, is to give that thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, helps more people know that you're doing these lives, and that more people need to watch.
Agreed. Yeah.
And Tara put our discount codes in as well in the chat. So Tara and Amy, who wants to go first to introduce yourselves?
Tara, go first, Amy.
Okay, I don't mind. So I'm Amy. I'm from Journals and More, created by Correct Amy, but I'm here on behalf of the design team and Miss Edith from Scrapbooking With Me. We're all part of her design team, and we've been trying to do the January Jumpstart. And today we're going to kind of do a mismatch of things. I'm going to make some tags because I have a couple of journals going right now for the design team, as well as some other things. And so you're going to see a little bit of different items and ways to make things from all of us, actually, which is great, because what better than diversity, right? So I'm happy to be here and happy to be on the team.
I'm Tara.
Cool.
I'm Tara. I'm part of the design team. Yes, this collection was inspired by me. That's hence the name Winter Blues by Tara. I actually created a journal with this kit. I'm going to be making some tags today out of envelopes and using up some of the scraps here on my desk. This is my lovely friend that I made with this collection. I am honored to be on this team with Brian and Amy and the other wonderful ladies that's in this collab. I'm also a part of the January Jumpstart. I actually put a video up today if you want to go over and watch that. And thank you for being here to support us today.
Yeah.
Oh, and Amy and I are going live tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST and 4 p.m. CST. Hope to see you there.
Yeah, and tomorrow we're going to be finishing up our book trackers that we made for ourselves for the year. So,
if you hear a whiny dog in the background, I'm sorry. It's part of life. We're lifing over here.
Well, I mean, I think I can speak for myself. I love dogs. I don't care.
We love dogs in my house.
Yes,
I love dogs. I love dogs.
My granddog is here today, so my granddog's here today, and we're babysitting her. So. She's actually being a good girl and laying on the couch currently, which is unusual. So I know.
I'm
So here at the frozen tundra, people go in and out like
the
Santa Claus.
The tundra is a real thing.
Yeah.
So I'm actually working with another kit. I'm not going to be working with the Winter Blues today because I have the Winter Blues. So I decided, because I asked for this kit from Miss Edith, and it's the I believe it's the Italian or like the Europe kit. and I'm gonna drive myself crazy until I find out the correct name, but I will. So I'm actually building a journal with that currently, and I did cut out some tags and other things, but I'm also going to be making tags out of book page. So I will be doing that as well. So if Brian, you're making, what are you making, Brian?
I'm making a little journal type thing out of this file folder. I'm just gonna wing it as I go along.
I love file folders. Brian, you know what? I just ended up getting like 50 vintage heavy duty file folders. So you'll inspire me today because my husband surprised me and brought them home from an older lady. So that would be fun. That's awesome.
So I'm gonna go home first. And I'm gonna cut this file folder. Okay, so we're gonna have the left tab on the left side. You can have the tab on the left side or the right side for this one. You would not want to have it in the middle because it just won't make sense in this case. So I'm gonna actually flip this over to the other side. I'm gonna line this up with the tab at the bottom on the left side or right side, doesn't matter. 6.5 inches is what I'm going to cut it at. We're going to cut the side, of course, that has the tab. So we can maybe do some with this later. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it yet, but there's something we can do with it, I'm sure. And then I'm going to flip this over a quarter turn and line this up at 4.25 inches, which is the side that we're going to be cutting is this side here. This side's going to remain intact, which is the side with all the fold marks that expands the file folder. Hope I'm making sense here.
You're doing good. I can see, I can follow. I'm actually putting together a quick pocket. So I say, I don't know about y'all, but I save book strips. And what I do is I actually will make a 4 pocket slot with the strips. So that's actually, I had them sitting here, so I just quickly threw one together. And so I'm going to make some tags to go inside of it.
Nice.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun to make.
So I'm going to bring out my scoreboard next. This long piece that I had here that was cut off just now, I'm going to go ahead and score that at about 5/8 of an inch, which is about there. I think this should work. If not, we can score a little more and or cut some. So we're going to go ahead and score at 5/8 of an inch.
How's it going for you, Tara?
Huh?
How's it going?
It's going. I'm making a tag with a pocket. It's going to go like so. Just like that.
Cute.
For my journal. And I have like my printer messed up. So I ended up printing this kit twice. So I printed 86 pages twice.
Ooh. Ouch.
Wow.
So I have ephemera ×5 probably.
You know what? I don't mind sometimes. I usually, there's times where I will print the kit twice because there's a couple of things that I want to use up, but I never waste it. I never waste it. So for me,
I was like, why did she make the words this big? So I was trying to figure out how I could shrink them down.
Those are very large words.
But then again, I I had an idea for them. I did have an idea for them
Okay.
because you can make belly bands for them that go around
Yeah.
your pockets.
I'm a huge belly band fan. This
So,
pocket that I made
so
right
I was
now,
like, well, we'll back that train up, and we will work with this. We will work with this.
yeah. So you see the pocket I'm making currently? It's got I put 4 notches in it. So I actually use these as belly bands too. And I've made them as belly bands, and I'll sew down the centers to make them sturdy. And then I back them with like a cardboard. And so not only can you tuck tags in them, but you can use it as a belly band as well.
See, I normally am not a big belly band person.
Oh, I love them. They're fun to make.
Yeah, they've kind of grown on me.
Yeah, I absolutely love making belly bands. I make them out of the the paper that you put in cash register machines.
Uh-huh.
I make them out of that as well. And I just put it back it with heavy duty cardboard. Just so you guys know, as a heads up, I don't know if anybody came in, but hello, whoever's here, if you could say hi, that'd be great. And don't forget your thumbs up. I see there are about, besides us 3, there's 2 others in here, and we'd love to say hello to you. And what I will say, though, is that I know there's a couple of others running a live right now. So this might be, a little slower today.
That's time.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I don't mind. I love crafting with everybody. I'm having fun.
So you remember my first live and we were talking about the glue?
The glue?
Yeah, the PVA glue.
I did put it in the chat.
Well, you remember how I said to Deb, send me the link and don't send me the glue?
She sent you the glue.
Yeah.
Well, I did put it in the chat, in all fairness.
Well, I knew. That's why when I said, send me the link, don't send me the glue.
Yeah.
I made that comment.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't think she cared.
I know how Deb is.
I don't think she cared.
There's my security alarms going off.
Yeah, mine's outside right now barking, but I'm on the other side of the house right now because my guest had left after 2 months day before. So I actually have my home library back, which I do craft in also. So I'm actually now in a quiet room again, which is wonderful. But I can't wait to get back outside to my she shed. I will be happy about that. So,
I can't wait to just be able to go outside because,
Oh, yeah, we're getting more nastiness Thursday. So.
Yeah, my dog likes to let everybody know that there's something out there. He's a monster.
Yeah. There was a Jeff here before, but I don't see him now.
He'll do this in the middle of the night, just
Who?
The dog.
Oh,
yeah.
No, that's not cool.
He sleeps in our bed.
Yeah,
I have a staffy.
Okay, I don't want the barking at night. That would drive me insane. I have shepherds, so they only bark when there's actually something to bark at.
Well, he's pretty good. He's pretty good with the being quiet.
Yeah.
But if you don't have sound on, like something to drown out any little noise he hears, he
barks away.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like the booger monsters are coming to get you.
That is so funny. Yeah. So I got that done, and then I will decorate it as soon as I find some paper to decorate it with. I'm going to use a sliver from our library collection that we were doing. Actually.
So if Miss E, hello, whoever just popped in.
Hi, Gloria
from San Antonio.
How are you, Gloria? Glad you made it. Welcome. I'm Amy. That's Tara. That's Brian. We're all part of Miss Edith Scrapbooking with Me, her design team, and so we're actually doing a January jumpstart today, and we're all making something different. So Brian's making a ephemera holder, I believe, right, Brian?
Yeah.
And
Journal.
Tara's working with her winter blues kit making tags, and I'm currently making a pocket and a tag and tags with a book page. So we're all doing something a little bit different.
Brian, if the dog is too much, you can mute me.
It's okay.
So Gloria, if you have any questions or any comments or anything, you're more than welcome to let us know. We're happy to answer it. Right, friends?
He's having a complete meltdown right at the moment.
Hola, Sam Carroll.
I'm wondering why he's so upset.
That's how he acts when Daddy comes in.
He's excited. He's happy.
Ryan and Tara, Stamp Girl just arrived as well.
Yay, Delise!
What's her first name?
Delise. She's a good friend of mine.
Oh,
good
very nice. Well, thank you for coming. That's nice of you to support Brian.
Her dog's having a meltdown too, apparently.
Yeah, mine's outside having a meltdown. I just can't hear it.
Well, I think Daddy just came and got him because he was having a meltdown.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, Daddy just got home. Daddy was gone.
Okay, so Puppy's excited.
This is normal behavior when Daddy's gone.
You're hoping to learn some techniques from y'all. Okay. I'm going to move you upstairs because I want to craft too. Awesome. Craft with us. That's great. Yeah. So I'm actually, so what I'm doing currently is I took 2 strips of a long piece. I think I'm upside down actually. Cause I moved again, my camera. So,
I'm sideways.
Yeah, we're all good. And so what I did was I took 2 strips of book page and I actually made a pocket. And then what I did is notched out the bottom and now I'm decorating it. So then I'm going to make tags to put inside of it. And so then I'll have this ready in my ephemera box. And I do love to mass make pockets and tags and keep them in my ephemera box. And that way, when I'm making a journal, I can go through that. And I've done that numerous of times over and over, every journal pretty much that I make. And then I can go in and grab some extra stuff I need and I don't have to worry about making it. So it's a lot of fun. So that's what we're doing here to jumpstart our January. I can't wait to see Brian's ephemera holder when he's done.
Yep. I got the bare bones of it done. It's got like a front, inside, outside cover, back, inside, outside cover, and if it stays put, which it's not right now because I used wrong tape, I think, and glue.
I see that your file folder is shiny. Do you have any sandpaper?
Not really.
Because it's not, you're going to have problems with your glue.
Yeah.
Sticking.
The worst part is it's stuck.
Well,
here.
Brian, if I have something
parts.
Brian, if I have something shiny like that, I will use actually Fabri-Tac or I'll use art glitter glue.
I have Barely Art glue. I hope that works.
Barely Art sometimes works, but not a lot for that. But you could try it. I would try that.
Well, I have a backup method.
What's your backup?
Double-sided tape.
Yep.
Double-sided tape. Need I say more?
Yep. And sometimes I like double-sided tape and sometimes I don't. It depends on the day because sometimes it'll stay and sometimes it doesn't.
The next time you go out and you go to the dollar store, if you have one near you, down the, like where they have the home improvement section.
Yeah.
Get some sandpaper.
Oh, yeah.
You know what else you can use, Brian? A fingernail file.
Yep, that works too.
I got one of those somewhere.
Yeah, I use my fingernail file a lot. I have actually.
Nail.
I also have. I also use fingernail file blocks that they use for acrylics. They work great too. and they're cheap.
The only reason why I know that is because I do the ATC cards, and they don't like to stick. The paper doesn't like to stick with the glue to the ATC cards.
Yeah, especially when you're using cereal box and such.
Mhm.
Shiny cereal box.
Yeah, that's why I use the nail files usually, because it's not very often I have sandpaper on hands. They even have a sanding block at the Dollar Tree. Yeah, exactly, Stamp Girl. I that's where I got my my nail blocks, was from the dollar store, and they're so much cheaper. And
We're gonna use this ruler we can't read again.
Oh my gosh, don't even ask me. I forgot to look after I got done the other day. I was so busy. But yeah, that's where I got mine, Dollar Tree.
Oh, and then Miss E decided she was going to make funnies in the next video with us.
Oh.
With the ruler.
Oh, I can't read it.
No, she says I can read my ruler.
I know. I forgot to go on and look when I was done, and because my house has been so chaotic. But now finally, my family went home yesterday because they're selling their house down there. They had to go down and get it ready. So I was like, I finally got a little reprieve, you know. So I mean, I love my family. I was glad they were here, but I'm not sad to have my room back. That's what you do for family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Family's important.
Throwing my scissors at me.
Who's throwing your scissors? You?
Uh-huh.
At yourself?
Uh-huh. Don't mind me.
All right.
I'll be okay in the morning.
So, Stamp Girl, what are you working on? And who said that somebody said you had enough at the store, you had to come home? That's like bad words.
Yeah, we don't take on negativity here. Sorry.
So Stamp Girl's daughter said she had to leave the thrift store because she didn't need it. We don't need anything really. I said, but it's fun to have. I like me a good thrift store. That's for sure. Some people just don't understand it. I will sometimes decorate these prior to putting them together, but I didn't have a large enough paper, so I had to kind of conserve because like I said, I'm in a makeshift craft space, so I don't have all my stuff here. So I just kind of wing it, basically. And then I do sew the pockets, and I'll do that later. I won't torture you online. They even have a stand. Okay, I just read that already. I was wondering what she was working on. Did you have a sanding block, Brian? You said the fingernail?
I don't know where it is at the moment.
That's cool. Yeah, I can relate to that. That's my life story.
Listen, my tiny scoreboard has been MIA for at least 6 months in this mess.
Yeah, it's my life. That's my life story. I can't find anything ever. That's what I do. Why is this?
I'm lucky I can find my scissors 99% of the time.
Yeah, it's horrible. Oh yeah, and the fun part is when you're done, you find everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to show you a little something I've done here. I took this 8.5 by 11 piece of the Winter Blues collection. It's got a lantern hanging from a tree. I just started tearing with the ruler. I have a ruler like this, and I tear.
Nice.
To give a little distressed effect. Really distressed effect, if you ask me. Gloria is asking, will we be able to watch each of your videos separately? Actually, you cannot because this is the only one.
Yeah. So Gloria, this is a live. So when we do this live, the only thing you can watch back is the live itself. And because this is not separate videos, we are all on the same platform right now. But you're more than welcome to check out everybody's channels later, and I hope you like and subscribe. And I know I have some things over there, and I know Tara does for sure, and Brian as well. So I mean, we're happy to answer any questions if you're unsure of anything.
If there's a certain pocket that if you see a certain pocket that I make and you want me to do an individual video on it, just drop a message and I will more than willing make an individual video to show you how I make it up close.
Also, if you close out the chat, the screen gets bigger as well. So if you're wanting to see things closer up, you can shut out the chat and then go back in when you're ready, and you can see the screens bigger. You can do that as well. And here's my my makeshift pocket that I made out of just 2 strips of fabric, or I'm not fabric, paper, book page. And then I decorated it with a leftover scrap I had. And then later on, what I will do is I will sew the sides of this. And every once in a while, I might put like 2 little thumbnails, grommets or something in here on the edges of them. So I'm not sure yet. But what I do is I sometimes just make these little generic pockets and mastic them, and I leave them in my ephemera box. And then this way, when I'm going to do a journal and I want to use it, I can decorate it then how I want it for that journal. So I mean, it's just a quick, easy way to make a little pocket, or a belly band. Even it could be a belly band for that fact. And so I'm finished with mine, and that only took me like maybe 5-10 minutes, and I inked it, decorated it, folded it, glued it, and it's ready to go. And I'm going to show you. Here's just a little scrap strip of paper I have, and you can fit it inside it has to be a little bit thinner, but you get the idea. Here's a pocket right here at the bottom. There's a pocket right here at the bottom. And then there's a pocket right here. And then if you glue it on 3 sides, you can have a pocket back here as well. So it could be 4 pockets. So that's one. And then my tags, I'm gonna glue 4 sheets of paper together and cut it into a tag shape. I'm actually using vintage paper, so my paper is very colored already. It's gorgeous. Hopefully you can see that. And it's a really beautiful. It's from a medical dictionary, is what it's from. So it's really old. And I use glue stick. And what I'll do is I'll glue 4 pages together, and then I cut out I probably can get 2 tags out of this size of paper. So I will do that. And then I pretty much sew these as well. You do not have to sew them. Just make sure you glue them really well. That's the trick. If you don't sew, just glue really well to the edges. I use Oohoo glue for this myself personally, but there's other glues that work just as fine. I just prefer it myself.
You could faux sew.
You can faux sew, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's up to you. Whatever you want to do. I don't do that, but I know people who do, and it looks cute. Faux sew is where you take a marker of some sort and you actually draw like lines around it, making it look like you sewed. I've seen it. It looks great. I just like to sew.
That's the way you do when you're scared of your sewing machine.
Yes. You're welcome, Gloria. If you have anything you want to learn, let us know, and one of us can cover it in a video. All of us are happy to help. And then what I do with these, I have them ready as well. And then I won't necessarily decorate them at first, but I will back them so they're ready to be written on. And I will also sometimes I'll decorate them just depending on what I feel like doing. But they're a lot of fun to decorate because they're very simple, basic, simple and basic, and they actually they help me to use up my book page, which is I have a lot of book page. I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah.
So it's imperative that I use up book page whenever I can.
What's book page? I ain't never seen it before.
Yeah, right.
What's that stuff?
Yeah, especially when
How do I get some?
yeah, especially when you're gifted a major amount of book page.
I ain't never seen it before. I don't know how to use it.
Yeah, so I like a really good sturdy tag, so that's why I'm gluing four pieces together. You do not have to do that. You can glue two. You can glue whatever. I will sometimes even make tags out of masterboards because I love making masterboards. So I made 100 last year for the 100-day challenge, and so I actually have 100 masterboards in possession right now, and I still haven't cut them up because guess what? I lost them, and now I just found them. So I lost my masterboards for a year.
You didn't lose them. You misplaced them.
Yeah, sure. I put them in a safe spot.
And you forgot the safe spot.
Yes, I do that a lot.
Very safe spot.
Right? Like I do that a lot actually, where I put them in safe spots, you know? Yeah, so after I glue them together, the four, and listen, they're nice and hard. That's what I love. And then what I'll do is I'll let them dry underneath something heavy for a little bit. And then I will cut them into tags, and then I will back them, and then I will decorate them whenever I'm ready to use them. Sometimes I decorate them if I feel like if I'm in the mood too. I love decorating tags. Another thing I do with a lot of my tags too is I put pockets on my tags. That's one thing I do a lot of too. And I'll put like little I have little vintage tickets that I have, so I use them a lot for my little pockets in my tags. They're just fun. It gives it color and fun, you know. How's it going, Brian?
All right.
Going all right?
I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay on because, you know, I've been tired a lot recently. My dad's hopefully coming home from the hospital today.
Yeah, how's he doing?
They got back in normal science rhythm yesterday.
Okay.
Finally. They had to do a procedure on him to get it back into rhythm, but at least they got back in the rhythm.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys have been very worried about him.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that. That's good news.
Mm-hmm.
How old is your father?
He's 78.
Okay. All right. Well, thankfully they caught it, and
Don't try this at home. You will get injured, probably.
so have you been having to help out more, Brian, around the house, or?
I'm in assisted living
Okay.
a couple times a day, so I've been offering help like crazy, but they have not taken me up on those offers yet, so
Gotcha.
it's probably a good thing.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it's relieving that your dad's coming home.
Yes. Believe me, it is.
How was your holiday?
It was good.
You had a good time?
Yeah.
Good. What did you do?
Not much. I went to my sister's house. The one that's got a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Oh, so you were busy.
Oh, yes, they're fun. They're so much fun to be around. Maddie's 5.5, and I tell you what, she is really getting into crafting like her Uncle Brian is.
Aw. Yeah, I can't wait till my grandson comes. I've already made a shelf for his books, and I'm making a craft table for him too.
Cool.
Yeah. I remember you saying how much you love spending time with them.
Yep.
That's awesome. What's her favorite thing to make?
I'm not sure exactly. She's in kindergarten at this point. She just loves color, really. Because I brought some coloring pages and some markers for her to borrow.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
I was there Christmas Day, and she wanted to keep them, so I let her.
Oh, that's nice. I
There's
color every day.
markers, brush tip and ultra fine tip. She loved them.
I color every day.
That's good.
I love coloring. I color with colored pencils. I also color with gel pens. I color sometimes with alcohol markers. I love doing that. So I have a lot of fun coloring. I think it's great. And I used to do therapy for a living, and I used to use coloring as therapy. So we had a lot of fun doing that too.
Yep.
So I just put 3 of these together already, just like that. And how simple of a tag to make that quickly. Another fun pocket I like to make, and that's really simple with a vintage book page, is I like to take it and I literally just fold it up like this in half, right? And then I make the edges good, and then I'll decorate the front of it, and then I put a bunch of tags in the back of it, and this is it right here is a nice little thing to tuck into a journal. So I do that a lot as well. I might make a couple of these actually. And it's as long as the vintage paper is not brittle, that's the only thing. But they're so simple to make, and they hold a lot of ephemera. This is actually, if you sell your journals, this is a nice thing to make, to put some matching ephemera in for them to decorate themselves too. So I'm gonna decorate the edges with my punch. Tara, how's your going?
I'm going. This is what I have right now. Hold on. It's lagging.
It always does. StreamYard and YouTube will always lag.
Yep.
That's a given. Nothing you can do about it. So I follow StreamYard instead of YouTube. I have both on, but
that's what I have at the moment.
What?
Right there. That's a pocket.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's cute. That's very cute. I like it. Yeah, so here's a simple pocket, and I literally just folded a piece of paper and I lined up the edges, and then I'll sew around it, and then I'll pop some tags and ephemera in it, and it's that simple. And I'll put something on the front to decorate it with, like maybe some lace or some I don't know, like maybe cutouts, little fussy cuts or something like that, or flowers or whatever I want to. Sometimes I even draw something quick on it. But yeah, they're really simple, nice and easy way to use up your book page as well.
I really like that. That's my favorite one.
But yeah, it's really pretty. I like the colors.
I was supposed to be making tags, not pockets.
Well, no, but I think, it's January Jumpstart. I don't think there's any rules. Brian, is there any rules?
That's what I'm aware of.
Me either. I think pockets and tags kind of go hand in hand.
Yes, they do.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So why not? Why not make a pocket? I'm making a pocket and a tag. I mean, we're literally. I've literally already made 2 pockets and 3 tags already. Pretty quick. And when you're in a rut and you don't feel like making a full journal, these are nice things to make and have. And then when you get back to make a journal, you have all this ephemera. So far, this is what I have. I have my 2 pockets, and I'm upside down. I got to fix that again. So I have my 2 pockets right here, and then I glued together 4 sheets of paper for each one, and this is going to be three or more tags. I'm going to cut them up right now, and I'm also going to cut back. So one of the things too that is always good is if you have kits, like this one's from Missy's European kit, and I like to cut them out, and then I just back them with something heavy. And these are great too, because then you don't have to do much to them. You just add some ribbon and ink it a little bit, and it's ready to go. I do a lot of these too.
Did you see the new kit she just put up?
Yes, I did.
The one, the travel one?
Yes, I did.
And of course, that one went up after I sent her my list.
Well, I only requested like 2 kits from her. So I also added Melina's heart one. I thought that one was really, really cute.
So I have to buy that one because I have to have that in my stash.
Yeah, I want to make some Valentine items.
So why don't we? I don't know if she's going to have the daily devotional done because of all that's going on right now.
The same thing. Let's do a Valentine's live. Series.
Okay, we can do that after the book one.
Yep.
Because I did get the Valentine's papers.
Okay, cool.
So the last one of January, or whatever the last of January is, we can do a Valentine's thing.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like
Okay.
Yeah, I let Susan from iTurtly know that we're going to be doing something, and then I'll get back to her. So she's going to add it to her weekly report. So that'd be fun to do Valentine's. All right, so I'm clearing the edges on these, and I'm going to cut these into. Actually, I'm going to make 2 tags out of this, out of each page. So I'm getting 6 tags right now, just from gluing sheets together. Awesome sauce, right?
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing with this one here is gluing it together so that I can sit it down into this one here. To make a tag, I just have to clip my corners.
Great.
I'll ink everything later.
Yeah, so I actually took this whole piece of book page right here that I have, and I'm actually going to make these into tags for this pocket right here, and make sure they fit. Okay, let's see. Yep, there we go. I'll have this all ready. All right. Brian, do you make ephemera ahead of time?
No, I don't usually make ephemera that much.
Oh, okay.
I fussy cut a little bit.
Okay.
Mainly stuff I just get off the Cricut machine and such. Die cut.
Oh, nice. You have a Cricut.
Like that.
I have one of those, and it's a paperweight.
I don't have a Cricut. I actually fussy cut everything myself.
Another machine I'm afraid of.
I'm not afraid of it. I just don't want to spend the time on it.
Well, I just need to learn how to use it. Mine wears a pretty dress and is a paperweight.
Brian, how often do you use yours?
At least 10, 15 days a month.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's like my laminating machine. I use that probably once a month.
Oh, I got one of those as a paperweight too.
Oh, I love my laminator. I actually will.
I very rarely use my laminator. I need to use it a lot more. I'll
Yeah,
admit.
I like it. I like my laminator a lot. Okay.
I have a lot of stuff that's a paperweight.
Sounds like it, Tara.
I'm a paperweight.
Tara, we're gonna have to do a series of you using your items.
Definitely.
What do you think, Brian?
Sounds good.
Right?
I got a die cutting machine. I got a manual die cutting machine. I have a sewing machine. They're all paperweights.
Yeah, I think we need to do a series of bringing out our paperweights.
Yeah.
I have one of those stamp pad things from Tim Holtz, you know, like the big stamp pads.
I just saw today he's actually coming out with the palette of paper to match his fabric.
Yeah, and the 12 by 12 paper pads are $12.99, and the 8 by 8 paper pads are $7.99.
Okay.
Not bad.
No, I'm surprised. That's pretty good.
Because anything with his name on it is like 12 arms and 6 legs you got to spend.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I actually have his most of his fabric, and I also have I do have some of his other vaulted paper packs.
I have one of his 8 by 8 paper pads that is not holiday.
Okay.
And then I have one that is holiday.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, when Tim Holtz came out, like, I was not familiar with, well, when I say Tim Holtz came out, like, when I became familiar with Tim Holtz, it was, the junk journal community had already, like, blossomed, I would say.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I wasn't familiar with the paper pads and them going out of, commission or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
So I've been trying to pick them up when I see them come out of the vault.
Yes. Yeah. They sold out quick though.
Yeah, well, I got one from Simon Says through the winter time.
Yeah. Oh, really? Recently?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's great. I got what I wanted. There's others that I didn't get that I didn't want.
There was the travel one I wanted. And there was an 8 by 8 pad with Simon Says.
I think I have that one.
And I got that because I really like that one.
I just made this little tag out of an old vintage bird book. And I just took a little piece of leftover book page that I had and backed it. And so now I'm going to put it inside of this pocket. And then this will be ready for when I'm ready to use it. And then I'll decorate it and add fabric and whatever else. So
you can definitely tell that we watch Miss E too much.
Why?
Because you go towards the book page like she does.
I love the book page.
And I go for the envelopes and the bags.
Yeah, I love envelopes too. I do use them a lot. They are fun to use. I actually have a ton of envelopes.
Me too. Well, if you saw today's video, didn't you?
I did. I saw it. Yeah, I commented.
The 2 envelopes page?
Yep.
Nothing is simple with me. Nothing. Ever.
It depends on what I'm working on for me. Like I'm a mood crafter. So like if I'm in the mood to make it more than I will, if I'm not, I won't, you know. And with the things I'm making currently right now, these I will just store until I'm ready to use them. You know what I mean? So they're not like something I'm using for a project currently. I'm going to add these to a couple, like I said, I'm working on that journal for us that I'm finishing up, the book track. I'm also working on the one from it. Now, let me look that kit up and so I make sure it's correct because that's going to drive me crazy if I'm being honest. Let's see. Let me see. I have it written down out in my den and I'm not in there. So there's that.
Okay. It's been about an hour, so I'm probably going to get off in just a minute.
Okay.
So does anybody want to just show what they've done so far and post? If you're not finished, always post in the Scrapbooking With Me Facebook group. And I have a Facebook group as well if you want to join that group, or I'll invite y'all.
Yeah, I want to talk about the real quick, Brian. Hold 1 second.
Mhm.
I want to talk about the kit. I'm cutting the here it is. Okay, it's called European Landscape. No, I'm sorry. Italian Courtyard is the one I think I have right here. Yes, it is.
Mhm.
I was right. Okay, so Italian Courtyard is the one that I cut from today, and I just wanted to share that really quickly because it's a gorgeous kit. And so that's one of the tags that I'm going to back and work on. But it's got a ton of ephemera in it, like fussy cuts and things like that. But look at the pages on this. I mean, this is gorgeous. It reminds me so much of spring, and that's why I wanted to use it, because I just thought it was so pretty. And what I did is I backed it with her background pages, so she had background pages in there that were plain. So I thought that was pretty nice. Look at this. So I'm going to make this one very vintagey, and I'm going to add some, and that's why I'm kind of making these vintage book pages, because I'm going to add this to this kit too. But yeah, really pretty. So I just wanted to talk about that really quickly.
I was trying to be bigger, but I can't seem to figure out how to do
that's
that.
okay. That's all right. It's just this wasn't what it was about. I was just sharing it with you guys because you guys were doing the winter blues, and I feel and I have the winter blues, so I was feeling like I needed something springy, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's all I wanted to share, that I was using the Italian Courtyard.
Cool.
Yep. So that was and then okay, so if you want to share yours, Brian, I'm finishing up my last tag for my pocket here.
Okay. So I made this little ephemera journal folder, whatever it is you want to call it. Basically half of a leather size file folder. So I tore the edges on the front cover to give it a little something cool to look at. And then I put this paper here on the left side inside cover. And I'm going to change this up in a little bit. And I haven't done anything to this yet, but I'm going to soon. And I use the other part of this piece of paper on the left inner for the right inner, and I just flipped it. So it'll be showing on the flowers will be on the right side. And then I put this here on the back. So when I'm done, I can stamp my custom stamp on there. Okay, made by B&D Crafts.
Ooh, I like a custom stamp. Very cool.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I don't have a custom stamp.
It wasn't even $20, I don't think.
Oh, wow. Really? Where'd you get it from?
Rubberstamp.com.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
A friend of mine makes stamps. I should ask him to make me one.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Tara, you can go ahead if you want to share yours.
I made this pocket with this tag. And then it has a little pocket here on the front with a little tag. I made this pocket with this tag. I really like this one. This is one of my favorites. And this is made out of an envelope. And then this one here was one of the tags with Miss E's kit. And I just cut the bottom piece off to make it a tag. Cut this piece off and then glued it on here, made it a tag. And then I started working on this one. I just haven't glued it together yet, but when I finish it, I will share it in the group.
Very
Cool.
cute. Very cute.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, I'm going to
And Brian, if you need an idea for the 17th, if you haven't finished what you're working on, you can finish that for a video.
True. I could also make a whole nother one too. And,
good.
you know,
Okay.
maybe a little different.
Yeah, you don't have to. if you didn't get the message from Miss E, you don't have to go by the list that she put up. You can make anything as
Right.
long as it's a craft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's what I made. I just made, like I said, I took 2 strips of book page. I made this pocket, and then I took the remainder of the book page I cut off, and I made these 3 little tags to go inside of it. And now it's ready to go. It's very neutral, and it can be decorated any way. And I would add tabs or ribbon or something like that. And then I'd put a little piece of ephemera here, some when I go to decorate it, with possibly some laser or the other materials that we use to decorate with, webbing of some sort. And then I made this pocket out of a book page that I had sitting around. And then I'm going to add, of course, I'll add a tag to it at some point. I'll decorate the tag and add it to it, or put it in as an extra inside of a journal. But yeah, real simple, real basic, real easy. And I'd put lace maybe up here or something like that. I also make wax seals, so I may add a wax seal or something like that. So that is what I made.
Nice.
Easy peasy, right?
It's cool.
You can use some of those in your book journal too.
Yeah, I have a lot for my book journals, probably too much actually. And but what I want to do with these, I want to use them in that Italian courtyard journal, because this journal that I'm working on for Miss Edith's Italian courtyard is going to be very vintagey, and this is all vintage material. So I want to add that in. And she did use a lot of this color in this journal for background pages and such. So I'm going to put these in with that. So I have like a Miss Edith file folder that I keep everything in.
That's cool.
Yeah, because I'm on another design team. If not, I'll get it confused. I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
No, I definitely don't want to do that. That would be bad. But it's just something simple. Oh, and another thing, sorry, my arm, because I got to figure this situation out with camera. Another thing I did was I have 4 book pages glued together 3 times, and I'm going to make 2 6 tags out of these. So they're ready to go too. So if you have any book page laying around, I just glue them and make tags out of them.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll end it for us here today.
Yep, sounds good to me. Well, it was nice crafting with you both.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah, it was
had a lot of fun.
It was productive, right?
Yes. It certainly was.
Yeah, so well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. And Tara, I'll tag up with you because you and I gotta do tomorrow. So
Alrighty.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Bye.